Wellness Wednesday is a health program on COPUSA Radio. I will be the host. My name is Mrs. Margaret Ofori. I am also a licensed health minister. The goal of this program is to educate, inspire, and encourage healthy eating for a vibrant life. I will be doing practical teachings and demonstration on how to cook healthy food every week. I invite you to tune in to COPUSA Radio on Facebook every Wednesday, 5 to 6 EST time. Additionally, I am the author of the book, When Food Becomes Poison, my own personal journey to weight loss and wellness. If you want to order a copy of the book, see the email down below. Also, if you have any testimonies on how this program has been a blessing to you, send your information or your story to this email down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for special videos on Maggie's Wellness Corner. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and your life will never be the same. God bless you. Wellness Wednesday is a health program on COPUSA Radio. I will be the host. My name is Mrs. Margaret Ofori. I am also a licensed health minister. The goal of this program is to educate, inspire, and encourage healthy eating for a vibrant life. I will be doing practical teachings and demonstration on how to cook healthy food every week. I invite you to tune in to COPUSA Radio on Facebook every Wednesday, 5 to 6 EST time. Additionally, I am the author of the book, When Food Becomes Poison, my own personal journey to weight loss and wellness. If you want to order a copy of the book, see the email down below. Also, if you have any testimonies on how this program has been a blessing to you, send your information or your story to this email down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for special videos on Maggie's Wellness Corner. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and your life will never be the same. God bless you. Hello, good afternoon. You are so welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today is the day the Lord has made for us again. It's been a long time. I welcome you all back again. God bless you. We thank the Lord very much for another Wednesday. We are in the month of June. It's a blessing. The Lord has been so gracious to us. Thank you all one more time, my viewers. We appreciate you all for coming again. And today I want you to invite a friend to be part of what is going on. And sit and relax and be blessed. As I always say, on this platform, we always come here to learn. I am learning, you are also learning. And so that we can get enough information so that we can apply it to our life, our health, and live victoriously or have a vibrant life. So this afternoon, we are back again. We were off for some time, but we are back again. And today, I have some special good news for you, which will be a blessing to you and to me. So I want you to relax and be part of this teaching this afternoon. Today, we'll be looking at a very important topic, which I know it's very common. It's all around us. But we want to understand the concept, the importance of the benefits of vinegar. I think vinegar is one of the ingredients we all have at home. It's very common, it's very useful, but we want to go into depth and see how important this ingredient is. especially when it comes to our digestive system. For some couple of weeks or months, we've been talking about the digestive system of women. It's so crucial, it's so important to understand how your body works, especially when you're a woman. The male digestive system is so different from the woman's digestive system. It takes longer for the woman's digestive system to work, whilst the man's digestive system, it's faster. So with women, we have to be cautious. We have to understand ourselves. We have to know what we are putting inside the body, and we have to help the body to lose and also to digest and lose weight quickly and easier by the things we do to the body. And we're talking about exercise is one of them. It's very important. We cannot do without exercising the body, moving the body, stretching the body, and drinking more water. But one of the ingredients that has been very beneficial to me, especially when I started my weight loss, is applying vinegar, adding it to your diet. It's so important. So today we are looking at the health benefits of vinegar and the uses and the different types. So we want to zoom to the screen and see the different types of vinegar that we have. So we're looking at, according to research, vinegar is one of the important ingredients that we have. Vinegar, it's so important and it's so crucial in our time. According to research, vinegar has a wide variety of uses in treating different conditions and symptoms throughout history. So this is not the first time we are hearing about vinegar, or we are talking about vinegar, or we are using vinegar. Vinegar has been around for so long a time. In the ancient times, it was there. It was something that they were using in their homes everywhere for treating wounds, for the body, healing the body, for cleansing, and for so many things. And thank God, in our time too, we still have the vinegar. So, but scientific evidence has not yet validated vinegar as an effective treatment for most diseases. According to history, it is good, they use it, but according to scientific evidence, they are still researching into to understand and to know the importance, the more uses of this ingredient called vinegar. Still, some animals and human studies have found that vinegar does have promising health benefits that warrant for further explanation. You know, everything right now is all about scientific, and so they want to research, they want to understand the importance, the value, and they are still working on it. Whilst they are still working on the research and looking for all the benefits and important, we are still using it. And I believe your doctors have told you so much about vinegar, or even you started using vinegar for quite a long time. But I want to rehammer it. I want to encourage you to look into it again for its medicinal values as we go on today. So now, we are going to look at the types of vinegar. It has a long history. It has so many benefits. Vinegar has been taken as a home remedy to treat reflux disease or GERD, especially when it comes to the stomach conditions. So here we're going to look at the different types. So vinegar, it's used to treat a lot of stomach conditions and a lot of digestive issues. So far as the people of old are concerned, and also even personally myself, there are several variety of vinegars out there, each with unique taste and best uses in the kitchen. Some of the most common are what we are looking at today. So we want to look at the different types of vinegar. We have the distilled white vinegar, which is out there at the market. This is the sharpest and the cleanest vinegar of all varieties, and doesn't come with a ton of flavor. Yeah, this one doesn't have too much flavor. See, meaning it pairs well with just about everything. So when you add it to your food or to drink or to water, it brings out the taste very well. So you need to visit the distilled vinegar and research and know more about what it is. So white vinegar is a top pick for picking. Typically, it's made from corn or wheat. That's what distilled white vinegar is made up of. And you can try to get, if you want to use the distilled vinegar, make sure you are getting the organic white vinegar variety. If you want to stay clear, if you want to get the beneficial use of distilled vinegar, white vinegar, go for the organic. The organic is very important. It is used for cleaning. It is used for healing. It is used for drinking. You can add it to so many dishes. So if you don't know much about vinegar, I want you to go and research about vinegar, for it has a lot of benefits. And then I'll also be looking at apple cider vinegar. I think this is the most commonest of all. It's all over the store. When you go to the store, it is all over apple cider vinegar. This variety is often used as, it's often described as tasting like hard apple cider. It has a very sharp taste. It pairs well in dishes that already incorporate fruits like apples or pears. You can mix apple cider vinegar with non-dairy milk. So those of us who like to cook and who wants to try other things, you can mix it with other non-dairy. Usually 1 tablespoon of vinegar plus 1 cup of milk. You can use maybe the plant-based, either coconut, or either if you are using the coconut or you are using almond milk or any other, any of these plant-based, you can mix it to 1 cup to make a plant-based buttermilk for cooking. So this is good information for those who want to go all plant-based. This is an alternative. If you need buttermilk to make your cookies, your cake, or whatever, you can go for apple cider vinegar plus the milk. That is the plant-based milk, and then you get a very good texture to help with your bakings and other food stuff. So I want to boost your curiosity so that you continue to look for the benefits. And then apart from the apple cider vinegar, we talk about distilled, we talk about apple cider vinegar. We also have the red vinegar, the red wine vinegar made from red wine. This variety has a tangy, fruity taste. Red wine vinegar works well in marinades, salad dressings, and Italian dishes. So a lot of time when you buy the salad creams and salad things, you find that it has a very unusual taste. This is what a lot of people use to mix with it to get a very good consistency and also a very tangy taste. So most of the food, Italian food, they have vinegar in their food. And Italians are known for eating a whole variety of food and other dishes, and they incorporate vinegar, red wine vinegar. But the important thing is you have to know the quantity. You don't have to use too much. You have to know how much you are adding to the food so that you don't over consume. So I want you to be aware of these things, read about them, research about them, try the different types of vinegars out there and see which one works good. Or you can even talk with your doctors about it so that they can recommend which one is good. But however, I want you to look at vinegar, which has a whole good variety of health benefits for the body. And then we also have the balsamic vinegar. And this one is made from red or white grapes grown in specific regions of Italy. Balsamic vinegar has a dark color and a caramelized flavor that makes it a good addition to desserts, as well as fresh fruits and grilled veggies. Some balsamic vinegars are very sweet, so check the sugar content if you don't want to intentionally add sugar to your diet. So this is one of the areas you have to open your eyes very wide, especially if you are treating a disease. You have to be very, very careful which vinegar you are using. Some of them have a lot of sugar contents, and sometimes it is not very good for the body. So whenever you are choosing vinegar or using vinegar, look for the sugar contents. Some have high sugar content, especially the balsamic vinegar. A lot of people use it on their salad and other sweets and other dishes. So check for them, especially if you are diabetic and other things. You don't want to consume too much sugar. But however, you can use them in moderation. Since it has health benefits that is also good for the body, use them in moderation. Use them in moderation when it comes to consumption. But when it comes to external uses, like the kitchen for using cleaning, cleansing, purifying, and other things for healing, you always want to go for the vinegar. They are so healthy and very, very good for the body. So this is what I want to share with you today, so that you know about the vinegar. We are still talking about the different types of vinegar out there. So we finish with the distilled one. We talk about the apple cider. We've talked about the red one, and now we want to look at the malt vinegar. Malt vinegar. It's also in the stores. When you go out, when you go to the stores, the grocery store, just be curious. Read about them, look for them, research into them, ask questions about them, and try them and see which one works good for you. So malt vinegar is one of the types of vinegar out there, which is very good and has a very good taste. So far as I know, it has a very good taste, and it's very healthy and very nutritious. So you can try it if you don't know about the malt vinegar. This is a less common, and it's a dark vinegar made from ale. It has a toasty, nutty flavor that lends well to homemade fries, roasted potatoes, or to make a unique salad dressing. So I want you to be curious. You see, when it comes to our health, when it comes to our well-being, when it comes to the things that concerns us, be more curious. Learn about them. Don't stay to only one thing. When you hear about something or when you read about something new, just go out there and try it. When you try it and it works for you, you can apply it. But if it doesn't work for you, you can just ignore it, so that you get the different taste, the different uses, and the different benefits, because all these vinegars carry their own benefit and taste and other things. So I just want to boost your curiosity. Don't stick to one thing. When it comes to health, try other things. Go for them. Taste it. Buy them. Fill them. And research into them. And then you can also alternate them with what you know already. And that gives you a better understanding of some of these things. So add them to your salad and see how it tastes. Sometimes people complain they eat the same food all over and over again. See, these are some of the little tricks you can do when it comes to your diet or when you are cooking. If you want to have a different taste and flavor, try some of these little things. There are different types of things out there, and vinegar is one of them. When you put them on food, when you put them on salad, when you put them into your sauces and other things, it changes the flavor. And you may not even feel you are eating the same thing over and over and again. So some of these things, try them so that you get the different taste and flavor and the benefits, so that you don't stick yourself to one thing. And it gives you a variety of food and variety of other things. Yours is to try. There is no harm in trying. When it comes to these things, yours is to try. There is no harm. When you try and it's good, hooray, you just go for it. If you try and it doesn't work for you, just leave it, because everybody's body is so different. What might be good for me might not be good for you. Just like we're talking about vinegar, maybe malt vinegar might work better for you. It might not work good for me. Or even distilled vinegar might be good for you, it might not be good for me. Or it can also be better for me, but not good for you. So our body chemistry is so different. We are all not made the same. Some type of food may be good for me, but it might not be good for you. I always say, when it comes to something like bread, everybody says wheat bread is good, wheat bread is good. People are out there. But with me, my body cannot tolerate wheat bread. And so don't listen to what everybody is saying. Just try. When you try and it's not good for you, just leave it. But if it's good, you keep it up. And one of the breads that I found that is rather good for me is the sourdough bread. Unlike wheat, when everybody is saying wheat is good, wheat is not good for me. But rather, I found that sourdough bread is rather good for me. So that's why I want you to be curious when it comes to eating, when it comes to cooking, when it comes to researching. Go into depths, look for other different things, and taste them and see. And sometimes you'll be amazed what you will find out there. So look for all these types of different vinegars that we are talking about. And then we also want to look at rice vinegar. Rice vinegar. This is one of my favorite vinegar. It's made up of rice, but it has two different flavors. One has a lot of sugar, but the other two has less sugar. So when you are buying them, look for the sugar content. This is a variety. It's distinctly sweeter than other vinegars, and it's often used in Asian cuisine, especially sweet and sour dishes. Rice vinegar has also been used in marinades, sushi, rice, or pickling. So that is what the Asians normally use. When you go to the Asian kitchens, they use a lot of rice vinegar. I didn't know rice vinegar. I didn't know anything about it until I was with them when I went to Japan, and then I started tasting some of their food and experimenting some of their food, that I became aware that there was rice vinegar. I never heard about rice vinegar. So even as I'm talking, some of us, we've never even heard about rice vinegar. But rice vinegar is out there. It is so delicious, especially I prefer to put it on my salad. It gives me a very nice and a little sweeter taste when it comes to my salad and other food dishes. So I want you to be curious. I want you to try, have fun with them, try different types of things out there, have fun with them, and you will begin to experience the different variety of taste and other things, which will really amaze you. And sometimes you can even add a little to your soup. It gives you another flavor altogether. Or put it in water and drink. We'll be talking more about apple cider vinegar. So it's fun trying to find new different vinegars and seeing how you would like to use them most. Or pull out a variety you've kept on the shelf and experiment its flavor. When possible, buy organic. I'll always encourage you when it comes to looking for vinegar, make sure you are getting the organic. Organic vinegar is so good and important. So look for organic vinegar and look for organic vinegar. So look for organic vinegar. Yeah, today also we want to look at apple cider vinegar. This is the topic for today. So this is what I want us to look into: apple cider vinegar. It is thought that taking apple cider vinegar before a meal can help to control and slow stomach emptying. By slowing down the emptying of the stomach, the rate at which your body absorbs your food is controlled better. And as a result, it can help to stabilize your blood sugar level. So today, my concern is about apple cider vinegar. I have tried the others, but what is really good for me is the apple cider vinegar. So I want to go into depth and show you the benefits, the importance of apple cider vinegar. You see, it's good for especially when you drink it on empty stomach, but make sure you are doing the right thing. Apple cider vinegar has been around for thousands of years. In ancient times, it was a treatment for cough and infections. So that is what I want to show you about apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is my favorite. That is what I use most of the time. it has a lot of medicinal values as compared to the others. So maybe what I'm talking about may not be good for you, but this is what I've been using and this is what is helping me. And that's why I want to share with you this afternoon about the importance of apple cider vinegar. When you go to the store, look for it. It has a lot of benefits. According to research, it lowers blood sugar. A few small studies have found that consuming apple cider vinegar after a meal could lower your sugar. So once you are done eating, you can dilute and drink it. This could be helpful for people with type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetes. So if you are hearing me and you're diabetic, you can discuss this with your doctors and see the importance of this, what I'm talking about. But don't expect vinegar alone to keep your blood sugar level in check. Apple cider vinegar might lower your glucose a little, but not enough. That's the caution I want to give to you. To prevent or manage diabetes, follow a healthy diet and exercise plan. So don't just drink the apple cider alone and think that is enough and you can eat anything you want or do whatever. No, it doesn't work that way. As you eat healthy, as you work out, as you exercise, as you move the body, and then consult with your doctors and add them to your diet, it is very beneficial. I don't want you to stop taking your medication. If you're taking any medication for diabetes or pre-diabetes, don't stop taking them. Keep taking them. But you can also add it to what I'm talking about today. Or at best, talk to your doctor and see. And then another beneficial use of apple cider vinegar is it calms acid reflux. Acid reflux is very unpleasant, especially when you are that person who bloats a lot. When you eat, you get bloated. There is no science to back up apple cider vinegar anti-heartburn power. But if your doctor says it's okay, there is likely no harm either. Read what a gastrologist say about the apple cider vinegar for acid reflux. I know a lot of doctors recommend us we take apple cider vinegar. So if your doctor is recommending it for you, just go ahead and take it. And there is no harm in trying. But if you try and it doesn't work for you, then I will encourage you to stop it. But to be on the safe side, if you are not sure, if this is your first time you are trying it or you want to use it, or if you've never heard about it, please consult with your doctors first and let them explain things to you and let them tell you the best to do. So I want to encourage you. It has a lot of benefits, but it's not good for everybody. So if you have never taken it before, just consult your doctors so that you can know how to go about it. But this is what I do personally. I take it after meals, or no, I take it on empty stomach early in the morning. I take with water, and it works. It helps a lot. It helps you even to use the bathroom on regular basis. It helps the food to digest quicker and faster. It releases you from so many unpleasantness. And so I have found it to be very good and it's very safe for me. So if you want to try it, go ahead and try it. If you are not sure, speak with your doctors before you go into it. If you try it and it doesn't work for you, just like I said before, everybody's body is different. So if it doesn't work for you, try other types. If it works for you, just go ahead and do it. It's helpful and it's beneficial. So these are some of the questions we want to ask today. People have been asking a lot of questions about apple cider vinegar. When do I take it? How do I take it? Is it good for me? And a whole lot of things. So this afternoon, we want to look at some of the questions. Maybe it's some of the questions you've been asking or people have been asking. So this afternoon, we want to learn something. What time should I take it? when it comes to the apple cider vinegar. That's what I know. I don't know too much about the others, but I've read about them, I've researched about them, I've tried tasting them. It's good, but this is what is known to me for all this time, and it's helping me. That's why I've taken the trouble to share with you, so that you can also enjoy. Ingesting undiluted vinegar of any kind can damage your throat. It is very acidic. And for the esophagus, it's very acidic. So taking it raw is no, 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 no. You don't have to take vinegar raw. It is not accepted. Consume it earlier in the day. Drinking apple cider vinegar at least 30 minutes before bed may also lower the risk of indigestion or acid reflux after lying down. So you can consume it in the morning before you eat. A tablespoonful with about 8 ounces of water, warm water, dilute and drink. 30 minutes, you can eat your food. And then in the evening, if you want to take it an hour before you go to bed. Don't take it and go straight to bed. It is no. It is not very good. So you want to take it in the evening after you finish eating. Take it after 30 minutes, 1 hour before you sleep. Don't take it and go straight to bed. It is not good. So that's what I want to share with you today. And then another question. Can you drink apple cider vinegar every day? Can you do it? Take it every day as you want? Yes. It is generally safe when you consume in moderation. That's why you have to know the quantity you are taking. You don't have to overtake it. A little will go, a little is much better. So you don't have to take it too much. Can you see? So take about not more than 1 to 2 tablespoons teaspoon daily with a glass of water before meal. But drinking excessive amount of apple cider vinegar can decrease potassium in the body to hazardous levels. So don't overtake it. Consult your doctors. Don't overtake it. Stay within the 1 to 2 tablespoonful a day. If you're a first-time taker, you can start with just 1. And the water, about a cup or 8 ounces. If you're a first-time taker, if you are now starting to take it, you can take it just 1 tablespoon with water and drinking and see how it works for you. A glass of water before meal. But drinking too much is also not good. So just be careful the way you interpret. And then also, if you are taking any other medication, which you are not sure, consult your doctors before you take it. Because some medications do not really go well with vinegar. So consult with the doctors, know when to take them and how to take them. If they give you that advice, I'll encourage you to follow what they tell you. See? So be very careful how you take it. It may interact with some medications, including some diuretics and laxatives and certain medications for diabetes and heart disease. So if you're on any special medication, taking any drugs, taking anything, just be very careful. Consult with your doctors before you take. But if it's something you use, that is okay. That's fine. You can go ahead and then use it. So that's what I want to share with you. And then what happens if you drink apple cider vinegar every morning? What happens? These are some of the questions people want to know. What happens when you drink them every morning? It's antimicrobial and kills the bacteria which thrives in your mouth overnight and causes that nasty morning breath. So drinking apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning is thought to have a detoxifying effect on the digestive system when the stomach is empty of food. So research is also telling us when to take it. Early in the morning, when you wake up, it's beneficial It's valuable, it's important to take it early in the morning when you don't have any food in you. Take it before you eat your food, 30 minutes or more before you drink it, and you will see a very good result. This sometimes when you don't see result, it's either you are not taking it well or not, you are not taking the right dosage. Don't undertake and don't overtake, but follow the instructions. And when you do that, you will love it. It will help you also. Is vinegar good for gut bacteria? These are some of the questions people ask. Yes, according to research, it is a rich source of antioxidant called polyphenols, which help support your good gut bacteria. The acetic acid it contains is also antibacterial and antifungal, which explains why people have used vinegar to clean wounds. So, which means vinegar has antifungus and antibacterial ingredients in them, which kills a lot of bacteria inside and outside the body. That's why some people use it on outside wound, and that's why people also take it internally. So it is both ways. You can use them inside, drink them inside. You can also use them, apply them outside. They are all have beneficial use, and they are so crucial and very important for each and every one of us. So why not you go out there and try it? If you haven't, if you don't know, or if you never tasted it, I want to encourage you. These are some little home remedies. It's over the counter. You can get it easily. It's not even too expensive. Go to the grocery stores, get them. Sometimes we cook with them, but sometimes we don't even know that you can also take it raw. I didn't know until I started learning and trying it. So it's always good to try. It's always good to know. These are the important things you should know about vinegar. And then precautions. Despite the fact that it has a lot of benefits, you also have to be very careful. Too much is not good. When you overtake it, when you take it too much, some people take it 3 times a day, and others, when you overtake it, so far as I know, take it in moderation. Morning and evening is fine. Don't overtake. Everybody's different. So it's when you overtake it, it can lower potassium levels in your body. Don't use apple cider vinegar if you have low potassium level. So once again, you want to check with your doctors and make sure that your level of potassium is good before you start taking it, as it will make the condition even very worse. So I want to encourage you, if your potassium level is lower, check with your doctors before you take it, or it can worsen your situation. And then interaction with medicines. Apple cider can interact with some medications, including insulin. If you're on insulin, taking insulin and diuretic drugs, water pills, you have to be very careful. If you take any medication, ask your doctors whether you can safely take apple cider. Your doctors, they have a lot of information about your health, and so they will be the best people to tell you whether it's good to use it or not. But if you are okay, then I just want to encourage you, it's good. But consult with your doctors before you take it. It's good and it's helpful. Get it in your house and use it all the time. It's very, you can cook with it, yeah. If you cannot take it raw, you can also cook with it, or add to your salad dressings. You can even make your own salad dressing at home by adding some vinegar, olive oil. Yes, olive oil. When you add olive oil to vinegar, it also brings down the strong taste in the vinegar. That's why when you look at a lot of salad dressings, they have vinegar added to them. A small quantity of vinegar is added to a lot of salad dressing. So why you can prepare yours at home. Sometimes I used to prepare my own salad dressing with olive oil, with vinegar, and other things. So you can also try it at home. with maybe the spices, the type of spices you like. You can make it hot, you can make it a medium or mild or whatever. With apple cider, with olive oil, with your spices and other things, you mix them together and you get your spices, your herbs fresh, herbs like basil and other things. You cut them, chop them, add them, and it gives you a very good flavor, especially when you add it to your salad. It is so delicious because most of the time, the salad creams out there, the salad dressing out has a lot of additives. So if you want to go natural, you can also make your own salad dressing at home with apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and other herbs and other things that you try it. It's always good. And then also for weight loss, if you are trying to lose weight, every little boost can help. And apple cider vinegar may help with weight loss. That is one of the things you should know. One small study showed that adding apple cider vinegar to a healthy diet might help people lose more weight. But these findings haven't been proven with large controlled studies. It's good for people. Some people talk about it. Some people recommend it. Some people, it works well with them. That's why I said everybody's different. So if you want to use it, give it a try. If it doesn't work, stop it. Or if you want to know more, go into research or talk to your doctors about it. And then sometimes it can also cause nausea and vomiting. Some people can't, some people's stomach cannot take it because of the acidity of the apple cider. It makes you feel sick. If it makes you feel sick, stop using it. Don't force yourself. There are so many things out there. That's why in the beginning, I brought the different types so that if one does not work for you, you can try the other ones. So the different types are out there. So if this one doesn't work for you, if apple cider is not good for you, you can try the others. Consult with your doctors and know when and how to take it. So this afternoon, this is what I want to share with you. It's something that has helped me. It's something that is working for me very well. And so I also want to encourage you, especially when it comes to our digestive system and it comes to weight loss and other things. These are a lot of home remedies that you can do at home easily, if only it's good for your body. So try them. At any time, you can try them. At any place, you can try them. So before we end up the program for today, we want to acknowledge our viewers. We want to thank you very much for coming. I've been absent for a long time, but I'm back again. And I thank you always for coming and looking. Thank you. We want to acknowledge our viewers for today. Want to acknowledge you. God bless you for coming. Thank you. We'll see you again. Fairness Mommy, thank you very much for coming. Welcome and greetings to you, Mommy. Thank you very much, Dorcas. It's been a long time. Nice to see you. God bless you for coming. God bless you. God bless you. And so I know I'll see you again next week. See you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Please, you can share with friends and other people. And next week, we are back again to our everyday. I know it's been a long time. So thank you, Mommy, and may God bless you. May God bless you, family, fairness, Mommy, Dorcas. God bless you so much. We'll talk. May the Lord be with you. May the Lord bless you. So I'll see you again next week. Have a good weekend and stay blessed. Bye-bye. Wellness Wednesday is a health program on